We're going to do everything we can to keep the stream up and going, but if it does get to the point to where we're putting a lot of this camera equipment or ourselves in danger, we're going to be quickly shutting it down. But
Shut it down.
please stay tuned because we could, we can always come back once the weather breaks for us here, okay?
And we're off to the races right out of the gate. Lindsey and Catherine neutralizing the aggressive style like we talked about right out of the gate. Also, Marcy Merman is our official ref for this matchup. She's originally from Wisconsin, living in Naples half the year.
I do see Marcy up at East Naples typically when I'm there. And one thing I love about her refereeing is that she can project her voice very well. So even without the microphone on her, we would still be able to hear her over here.
For sure. Honestly, if I didn't love playing and commentating so much, I would probably be a fantastic ref because my voice projects extremely well.
Were you one of those kids in high school who always got in trouble because you couldn't whisper?
For sure. I don't have an inside voice. Just ask my ex-wife. She'll tell you. We'd be in the car together, and she'd say, I'd be on the phone with somebody. She'd say, why are you yelling into the phone?
Why are you so loud?
I don't know. It's just who I am. Boy, see?
Wow.
Let me tell you, they're ready.
Yeah.
They know what's coming.
Yeah.
And Catherine and Lindsey are ready.
I think Catherine's ready to neutralize a lot of these hard rips that the waters are going to be bringing to her.
It's essentially what you have to do. You have to learn how to bring defense, but also put the offense back on them. Put them on their heels a little bit. All right, 0-2-1. Boy, I love that this type of matchup brings in a big crowd.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, these stands are probably 80% full right now.
Boy, look at that. She's Lindsey going for that Ernie attempt. She's just showing them something. She's just letting them know, like,
Yep.
I will bust you on a Ernie.
Well, and sometimes the threat of the Ernie is just as deadly as the actual Ernie shot itself.
That's right.
Because now you're closing that court down. You're making that court smaller for them to be able to hit to.
Yep.
And you're also putting pressure on them to be so precise.
Absolutely. May even make them change their shot at the last second, which could cause an unforced error. See how they're ready with the paddle out in front of them, ready for that drive?
Man, Catherine is just dialed in right
She's ready.
now. She knows how to neutralize those shots.
They're ready. There's the lob. Nice job by Catherine to reset there, but she got a little excited on that ball.
Side out, first server. 2-0-1. Second server. 2-0-2. Side out, first server. 0-2-1.
I'm going to tell you right now, Lindsey and Catherine have come in with an excellent game plan, and so far executing it flawlessly.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting it to be like this, but not to this level. I mean,
Yeah. No, they're just ready. They know what's
they're
coming.
ready. They walked into this court confident and have just grown with confidence each play.
Yeah, it's 2-2, and they show no signs of slowing down here. That's what Lindsey does best.
Yeah.
She looks like that ball. She looks like she's gonna hit that ball long, and then it just dies and drops in at the baseline.
3-2-1.
And I think Lindsey's defense is so consistent, and she'll sit there and just block the ball and give it back to you time and time again, and then put it away as soon as it's a little bit high. And then just feeding Catherine a lot of these putaways too. I mean, so far they've been playing incredibly well together. Oh, just outside
She
of
gave her the I love Lindsey's
Yep.
support of that. She's
Yep.
she's almost willing her with her
Yeah.
voice to go get that ball.
Like, you got it.
Unfortunately, it was a little too good.
Yep. And Lindsey doing what she does best again. She's like, I'll come up to the net when I'm ready.
On
you
her
can,
terms.
You can keep feeding them to me. I'm not ready.
She's in no rush.
Still not ready.
And watch Catherine stay with her.
Yep.
You see how Catherine stayed with her the whole time? It doesn't really do Catherine any good to just rush the net right there because Lindsey's taking her time to get up there. So if she rushes and then Lindsey
Yep.
puts that ball a little too high, Catherine's going to get punished.
Yeah, she was kind of going a couple steps up and reading the situation.
Ball called out there by Lindsey. Second serve.
2-3-2.
Anna-Leigh thought she landed that, but
Yeah.
Lindsey seemed very confident that ball was out. Did you see her drop right there to hit that? She dropped down real low. Man, the defense. Nice lob. Man, so fun to watch this. Well, see,
Wow.
there, she actually was trying to rush
Yep.
the net and then got caught.
Yeah.
She got caught. And she knows she wants that one back, but she did get caught there a little bit.
3-3-2.
All right, 3-3-2. That's a great shot by Lindsey, putting that ball in the middle, forcing Anna-Leigh and Lee to decide who's going to hit that ball there.
3-3-1.
I mean, which just goes to show you, right? They play together all the time, the Waters, and they still, sometimes it's hard to know who should be taking that center ball.
Oh, absolutely. You see how ready they are for attack? They're not on their heels, like getting blasted. They're out in the front. Now, did they lose that point? Yes, but my point is not that they won or lost that point. It's that they're ready.
They're ready.
2.
They have a good game plan going into this.
Agree.
What?
Point.
Okay, that's a point. That ball was long.
3-3-1. Second server. Three,
3-3, man. They're just dancing around these threes.
It's going to be a long match.
I love it. This is what we want to see.
Yeah, it's going to be a grinding match here. And see, that's what they do best, though. They'll dink, dink, and all of a sudden they pull that trigger, and they hit it with such
4-3-2.
accuracy that it's just so hard to defend.
Point.
It's what they do, man.
Yep.
And this is what they do. Even though Catherine and Lindsey are ready, it's still difficult to defend every one of those shots.
First one.
A smart timeout. I'm telling you, they know when to call it.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that was a well-timed timeout. What I will say, though, is I do feel like they were playing better against the Waters. Catherine and Lindsey were playing better with Catherine on the forehand side.
I do agree.
And I'm wondering if that's kind of going through, if you know, I don't know if they've had discussions beforehand of, hey, if this happens, we should consider stacking, or if they're like, no, let's both just, you know, play our roles. But if I were them, seeing it from the outside, I would consider that strategy right now.
It did seem like they were more comfortable with
Yep.
Catherine to the left
Mm-hmm.
on the deuce side, and Lindsey with her backhand in the middle. It does actually make sense, doesn't it?
You have one timeout
So we'll see if they
remaining.
make us we'll see if they switch after the return. I don't know if they will. Doing a great job, our referees.
Thank you, Marcy.
They are on top of it.
Love,
do-
love the support of the live streaming everybody's been having here, so thank you.
Yeah, they're doing exactly what we asked of them, and that's fantastic. What defense?
50 plus women's doubles advanced semifinal number 2, court 13, Claire Batista.
Oh,
Wow.
what a unique shot!
Yeah.
But it was effective.
I agree, and I've been seeing that. It seems like in a lot of situations where people might move to their left and roll that forehand, Lindsey's more comfortable getting below it
Yeah.
and almost have a downward driving force.
Which, because the Waters aren't used to seeing that, or really anybody, it's coming from a different angle.
Yeah.
So that's why she probably mishit that.
5-2.
Right, 3-5-2.
Check it out. They're stacking now here.
Yep. There you go. It's like they've recognized what you said, Eddie.
I think they heard us.
Maybe so.
I think they have earpieces in and they're listening to us.
I wouldn't put it past them.
If I was out there playing at the pro level, I would want advice from Eddie and the Golden Boy.
Clearly, they should be listening.
Yeah, I agree.
But actually, that was very astute of you to recognize that.
Well, thank you.
And look, there it is. They did it again. They switched on this. So they're also recognizing some
Yep.
type of matchup that they like there,
Mhm.
or they just realized that Lindsey's backhand in the middle and Catherine's forehand in the middle is where they want to be.
What a get.
Yeah,
These are the plays I like to see.
yeah. Catherine's super athletic. Oh,
Side out. First server.
Ball foul.
ball foul.
5-1.
All right, 3-5-1.
Point. Four, 5-1.
Just wide.
She knew exactly where she was going with that ball. It just went slightly wide, but man, that was a great look.
We have 4-5. 4-5-2.
We're seeing stacking from both teams
Mhm.
now. They asked their score so they could figure out if they wanted to stack or not.
Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe Catherine and Lindsey stacked
5-4-1.
for them to be on the court and, where they're most comfortable and being successful, and maybe the water stack to realign
They did.
with who they're playing across from.
They absolutely did. They've recognized now that they're positioning them
Mhm.
that they've recognized that Catherine and Lindsey want a certain matchup, and now they're trying to change that.
There we go.
Boy, what
Wow.
a defensive hold there by the Waters. Continuing to play defense. Oh, man.
Wow, what a play.
Now, I got to tell you, I'm not even mad that Anna-Leigh came up and tried to rip that ball. That was the right shot. She just missed that ball, but that was the right intentions.
5-4-2.
Man, what a game we're seeing it unfold in front of us.
Please. Thank you.
That a girl, Lindsey.
Yep.
4-5-1.
too good. They're just ripping both teams. I mean, just heavyweight fighters just slugging it out. Metaphorically speaking, of course.
Absolutely. I think this is one of the matches we've been waiting for today.
Oh, I'm so excited to see this right here.
Front row seat, Scott.
Oh, both teams, I'm telling you, they are just going back and forth. After seeing just 5-5 at this point and watching these points, I no longer see the argument that this sport should not be on TV because it's not entertaining. This is so freaking entertaining right now.
Sometimes it's hard to do commentary because you just get so caught up in these points and the athleticism and just the wow factor
just
of
watching
everything going on there.
All right, now remember, these games are to 15. This is not your traditional format where you're playing 2 out of 3 to 11. This is pool play. So these teams are battling in a pool of usually 4 or 5 teams. They'll play each team once to 15, and then they'll take the top 2 from each pool to go on to a single elimination bracket, and they'll play that out until somebody's crowned world champion and $4,000 in their pocket.
Doesn't get any better than that.
I could think of a lot worse things that I would do for $4,000 than play pickleball. These players, they probably wouldn't say this out loud, but they would probably do this for free. But they're appreciative of the money that's at stake, I assure you. It looked like they gave each other, the Waters looked at each other and gave some affirmation to dinking to the forehand of Lindsey is what it looked like maybe. We'll see if they do that. It's what we talked about last night with even Riley playing singles. They both favor their backhands so much, and they're both so good with their backhands. You almost have to attack their forehands. You notice how Lindsey and Catherine are doing such a great job of keeping the ball soft, low, below the net, and unattackable. The Waters are used to stepping back and ripping, but what's going on right now is that the dinks are so soft, they're staying below the net, so they actually physically cannot rip it.
Oh, yeah.
You are a correct server.
The referee's actually supposed to, when a player asks the score, you're only supposed to tell them their score, but that's okay. You can tell it's an intense match because several times they've asked what the score is, which tells you that they're dialed in. Oh, holy cow. Did anybody else just see what I just saw?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Wow. That's all I have.
I know. I don't even know what. Wow.
I
had to instant replay that.
Oh, my
because
goodness.
that was quite the shot.
Yes. The angle at which she hit that Ernie. Unbelievable play by the Waters there. Oh, specifically Lee. All right, 6-8. It's currently the Grip and Rip show.
That was. If you guys like that instant replay, that is powered by PaddleTech.
I gotta tell you right now, the Waters are getting every bit of what they want from this other team over here, Catherine and Lindsey. They got their hands full. Oh,
just
man.
yeah.
Second server.
It's a game of inches.
Mm-hmm.
Millimeters sometimes.
8-6-2.
Oh wow.
Did you see though? Catherine didn't dink that ball back after the ball came off the net. She
Yeah.
just ripped at
Ripped
it.
it.
But again, Anna-Leigh was ready.
6-8-1. Second server. 6-8-2. Point.
All right, we've got a barn burner.
2.
Just think we're only halfway done with this match, with this game.
Both of them, Lindsey and Catherine, with a distinct out.
Server.
They are trained to recognize those balls, yell it, and get out of the way.
1.
Get out of the way.
Point.
Wow. I haven't said wow this many times all weekend.
I mean, that was a battle right there.
unbelievable to watch it live. If you're not here, you should be. I've got no words right now, Eddie.
Here's the
Nothing.
thing, guys, is that
Second server.
when the commentary goes from speechless to excitement, it's because this match is
9,
unbelievable. The energy in this place right now.
Oh, it's electric. The crowd is
Jeez.
there's
Everybody's laser focused on what's going on.
and the players. You this is a different level of focus we're seeing
Mhm.
here, both sides.
Lauren Becker, Paula Roth.
Nobody wanted to give up an inch.
Report to the scorers table. Lauren Becker, Paula Roth.
Neither team trying to give up any ground. They
No.
don't want to relent at all. Neither team. Seems like the only points that get scored are the ones off the net,
Mm-hmm.
like the net cord rolls.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
It's just like, who's going to get unlucky first?
exactly.
You know what I mean? Because they're doing such a great job of putting it in play. And
Yeah,
for
nobody.
every offense, there's an equally good defense being thrown.
It's incredible. Defense from offense, offense from defense. Like, we're seeing a little bit of everything, and it's incredible. I think we have a little controversy. They were,
Yeah.
and good on the Waters to recognize
Yeah.
that. The ref didn't even catch that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how sharp these Waters sisters are. Just kidding. They're not sisters. They're not sisters. That was a joke. The Waters duo, the mother-daughter duo. That's incredible that they caught that in the heat of battle.
I know. To recognize that.
I can barely keep the score in the heat of battle, and they caught the other team out of position.
Well, it's one of the reasons I like refereed matches is because it allows me to trust in them to be able to do that.
For sure.
Second server. 8-9-2.
Kelly Stevenson Cruz, Barb Brower, Annie Sweeney, and Hasoon Lee. Can you please report to the scorers table? Kelly Stevenson
Oh,
Cruz,
what
Barb
a
Brower,
read on that.
I honestly I'm just like my jaw's just dropping at every point. Like just watching the, I don't even have words right now,
9-8.
and that's rare.
This is incredible.
And guess what, Eddie? We get to go to 15,
I know.
not 11.
Yes. We have over 200 viewers consecutively right now on Facebook that are watching this match, and that's great. But if you want to
think we can
share
do
the-
better.
yeah, I think we can do better too. I think if you guys want to share this with your friends and family so that they can see just how amazing this sport of pickleball can be, please do.
Yeah, and share this on your local pickleball pages as well, because there are a lot of people that may not be on the Pickleball Global website or Facebook page or anything. And if you share it to their page, we could easily hit over 300 viewers live.
I like it. Let's do it.
It's simple too, guys. There's a button called share. It's actually not that hard. It says share. You
hit
press
it.
it, and you share with as many places as you can.
9-1.
Because you're doing them an injustice if you're not sharing this match. 'Cause this is unbelievable.
Jim Moody on Facebook says Scott doesn't have words.
Jim,
I don't know if he was.
you know me well, Jim.
Yeah.
That was a little sarcasm since I said I was speechless.
Jeez.
I mean, it's the only points being scored are either like somehow there's a miss hit or the ball that like ricochets off the net and does something crazy. Otherwise, these are walls over here. These women. Golly, look at this. This is just. I'm like on the edge. Are you on the edge of your seat?
I literally am.
I gotta tell you, man. I think I like watching women's doubles
8-1.
Oh, for sure.
more than anything else. This is incredible. The men,
Yep.
they're great. They're
Mhm.
all right. They all right.
Yeah.
But this is absolutely
Yeah.
a barn burner right
There's
here.
something about this right now.
This is just pool play too. You don't think that they take this into account? The gravity of this tournament. Look at that soft touch.
Point.
Just a little bit wide there.
I love the conversation between the mother and daughter. Just short, sweet, to the point. Make their adjustment and move on. She got it. Oh my
What a
goodness.
play.
Eddie, are you serious right now? What are we watching here? Of course there's a timeout. We all need a timeout after that.
Yeah.
Good gracious.
How do we take a timeout from commentary?
Can we get a timeout for commentary?
I'm sweating.
My armpits are sweating too.
I feel like I'm engaging my core right now just
I
because of the focus on this match.
I'm like literally clenching my fists. I'm grinding my teeth. I'm not even playing, Eddie. What is going on here? I have beads of sweat running down my face. It's not even that hot.
My adrenaline's going. Like, yeah.
I feel like we're watching a gold medal match at like for $1 million,
Yeah,
and it's just pool play.
Yeah, just pool play. Just having a little pool party over
Just
here.
have a little pool
I
party.
mean, this is insane.
I could use a pool right about now.
Yeah.
It's so warm right now. My blood pressure is elevated. Why? I feel like sweaty palms.
Well, you want to know what it is? I think that both of these teams want it bad,
Oh yeah, you can feel it.
and they're both amazing in offense, defense. I mean, it's just incredible talent out there, and because of that, you can feel it. You can feel how bad they want it.
This might be the biggest gap between the two scores that we've had the whole game. 3 points. It has been 1 point lead, tied. 1 point lead, 2 points, 1. It's unbelievable stuff, guys. And we're not done yet.
See? Point was given because of unlucky.
Either lucky or unlucky,
Mhm.
one way or the other. That's the only points being scored right now.
8-11-1.
If somebody's out there and they're watching this from like ESPN, Fox Sports, CBS, I don't care who, just
9-11-1.
you can't deny the fact that this is so much fun to watch. Players like the Waters, Catherine, and Lindsey are doing their part to change
9-11-2.
perception of this sport.
Well, I think, since last January, February, we've already seen what the Waters have been able to do to influence this game.
Absolutely. You know, and we're very, very fortunate in Southwest Florida to have the Waters in our state. Now, they're on the East Coast.
Sure.
But we have the Waters, Cal Yates, Simone Jardine. And we have some of the top players in the world right here in Florida. That's a rare miss, actually. You know what I feel like both teams do extremely well is reset after that point.
Oh, yeah.
Like next point. Oh, good D by the younger of the Waters.
Oh, and a miss hit.
Again, that's the only points being scored.
Yeah.
That's the only points being scored. Either a miss hit, a crazy ricochet off the net, something like that. Otherwise, these paddles are getting put on the ball.
12-9-2.
12-9-2. Man, this is so good. Yeah, I don't know if you guys feel the same energy and excitement that we do right now live in person in Punta Gorda at the World Pickleball Championship, but
9-12-1.
hopefully you can feel what we're feeling. It's intense, to say the least.
Wind picked up a little bit there.
It did.
Pretty much as soon as Catherine hit that, I felt it blowing right at us, and that ball was pulled wide.
It was going in the same direction.
At 10-12-1.
So here we go. 10-12-1. Again, an excellent timeout.
Very very excellent. Yes.
But I mean, can you describe to people in words what we're dealing with right here?
So what's happening is, I mean, you have our VIP area pretty much completely fully loaded behind us. In front of us, you have the stands, which are completely loaded at this point. A lot of people are standing because they simply they're too excited to be able to sit down right now. I mean, it's incredible here.
The atmosphere is amazing, and we're, like I said, we're just in pool play. It's not like we're playing for the gold medal match for $4,000 at this moment,
Right.
But you have the feel and the electricity and the energy of a gold medal match.
100%, and I think it's because of what the players are doing. Right. They don't see this as just pool play.
That's right.
They see this as any other match.
I'm in. I have 10-12-1.
And they are grinding, both teams just battling back and forth.
Catherine wants that one back.
Again, these are just rare misses, but like that's the only points being scored, or either unforced errors like that where they're trying to push.
11-12-1.
11-12. She had to play that ball.
Yeah.
That ball was going to drop in. And play it she did. That's why you don't give up on a ball, Eddie.
No.
Seriously, you never give up on a ball because you just don't know how that tide can turn.
And we've all done that during a match and immediately regretted it.
Yep. 12-12. I have a feeling this is going to come down to like a 16-14, 18-16 type game. It's just the way the game has gone so far.
Mhm.
I don't see it being 15-13 or anything, but we'll see.
12-12-2.
These next couple points are crucial for both teams. Lee choosing to be conservative on that instead of attacking. Oh my gosh.
Oh
My goodness, look at the crowd. Do you see the crowd right now? The crowd was holding their breath
Yeah.
during that point. That's one of about 100 points that have ended that way.
12-1.
She hit her in a good spot.
Yep.
If you can hit up to down, high to low, you're in a good position. Eddie, did you teach her that?
I did.
12-12-2.
12-12-2 here. Did you notice they're stacking on the even?
Mm-hmm.
Which means they like Lindsey being straight across from, obviously, Anna-Leigh, or they like Catherine being straight across from Mama. Oh my goodness. Again, that's why you keep playing. That's been twice now in the last 3 points that we've seen them make the other team hit one more ball, and they came out with the point.
Yep.
12-1.
Unreal. We're up to 240, by the way. All right. Slight advantage to the Waters.
13-12-1.
They definitely like some type of matchup that they're seeing.
Good read by Lindsey to move her head out of the way there.
Did you see that? Anna-Leigh kind of threw her paddle up
Yep.
in frustration, and her mom goes, forget it, next
Yep.
point. Like, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, don't worry about it. Let's
Yep.
go. We've got the ball and the lead. Oh, my goodness. Man. What gets by both sides?
You are the correct server.
So 14-12.
14-12.
14.
2.
Our first game point possibility here.
Game point on the line. She got it.
Let's see if they can reset it, get their way up to the net here.
She got it, but it just didn't have enough
wide.
pace on it. Man, I got to tell you,
Wow.
I need a minute after that one.
I hope you guys can hear the amount of clapping that's going on right now, because that was an incredible battle by some of the top women's doubles teams out there. I don't even know what to say about that, Scott.
I cannot wait to bring these interviews to you guys. Unbelievable.
Hi everybody, I have with me Lee and Anna-Leigh Waters. They just come off an incredible match. They got a win, 15-12. Congratulations you guys. First question for you, Anna-Leigh. Who decides on the outfits?
Well, that depends. I mean, if we're in the store and she sees something, she'll pick it out for me, but usually I'm like, okay, I don't want to wear this today.
Yeah,
and I don't wanna wear that.
exactly.
I feel like this
I
color.
purchase the outfits, but she decides
Right.
what we wear.
Sounds reasonable. All right, and who decides on the strategy for the matches?
That's pretty 50-50. I mean, Anna-Leigh's, for her age, really, really smart on the court. She's really good strategically, so I think we both contribute to the strategy.
All right, how is Anna-Leigh strategically in soccer?
Well, somebody actually told me once that I have a very good soccer IQ.
She's
So
a midfielder, so she's
I
kind of
kind
like
of have to be aware of everything.
Yeah.
All right, very nice. And who are you guys playing next, and what is your strategy for that match?
I believe we play a Terashenko.
Terashenko, I think. Maybe.
Our strategy is we
Don't
can't say because she's right here.
All right, well, hey, good luck to everybody in the next match. Congratulations again, and thank you, everybody. Back to you, Eddie.